Let me ask you guys something.
It's 7 o'clock, gonna die.
I was listening to a podcast the other day. Why are you laughing already?
Yo, because just the word itself.
What?
Just looking at the docket, I'm already on no.
Okay, cool. Nah, real quick, it's just, how do you guys feel, right? How do you guys feel if we don't have to say that you pay the bills? Because then that's going to enter a whole slew of things.
Yeah, okay.
But let's just say you're the one that bought the stuff.
Uh-huh.
You bought the bed, or that's been the bed that you had for a long time. She just moved in. Or, it's your friend. Like, everything in your house is you bought.
Yeah.
And then when there's an argument or something, shawty says our. Or she'll bring up and say something like let's say she thinks you're cheating or flirting with someone. Oh, I better not catch this woman on our bed. I'm like, yeah. How do you guys feel when now things, and I get it, when you get together with someone, you start, things technically are our.
Yeah.
But how do you truly, as men, let's not cap because there's camera on. As men, how do we truly feel when the women's like our? Or what's yours is mine?
I mean, my initial is no, but I get it. My initial reaction is like, no. No, this candle's mine. This hookah's mine. This coffee is mine. Everything mine.
Okay.
Like, you're mine.
All right.
Shut up.
But now it gets to that time. Let's say you guys separate.
It's mine. She
Okay.
leaves with nothing.
Yeah.
If we're married, you leave with half.
Or
skedaddle.
Or you just leave with what you brought.
No.
Not even.
No.
No, I meant her.
Oh,
like she moves into your apartment. Whatever she brought in that's hers, that's what she could leave with if you guys break up, right?
Fair,
Is that what you're
that's
saying?
fair. Yeah,
Okay.
You can take what you brought in.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
That's what?
The hour is cool. Like, if you ask me personally, yes, we're together.
Yeah, so I don't want an hour.
You know what? Say hour. It's fine. Yeah, because it is hour. We're together. We're under the same roof, trying to live together, trying to combine our lives. But guess what? When it starts getting rocky, it's not hour no more. This is mine. I bought this $1,200 TV.
Yo. Yeah, no, fair, bro.
All right.
I agree. Because at the end of the day, bro, when things go left, what happens if you're married? She leaves with half. So before it gets there, nah.
Yeah. And allow me to make the decision. Allow me to make the decision to be like, you know what? Yeah, you can have it. That's fine. You can have it. I don't even want it. I'll go get a new one. Whether if it's a bed, a TV, or the freaking PlayStation, I don't care. Yeah, allow me, because I spent the money initially, allow me to say, you know what, you can take it.
There's certain items that you can have.
Jefferson?
There's one thing I hate that's adding to this. I hate when a woman says, your money is my money. My money is my money. I hate that shit.
Nah, that's foul. That's foul work.
All right, listen, guys. We're gonna have
that shit. I hate that shit, bro. Like, you've never heard that before?
Nah, I have, but that's gross.
I want to get toxic so bad.
See, my thing is, bro. Nah, nope, hell no. That gets stated. No, we're gonna have separate.
Are we
accounts.
married?
Yeah, cause we're having separate accounts. We're having separate accounts, and then we'll make another account for us two, and we can put money in there.
I'm with Biggie.
I'd rather do that then.
We have 3 checking accounts.
Yes.
I have one. You have one. We have one.
Yup. We both put the same amount in there. You know what I mean? Things go left, we split evenly.
And the we is mainly for bills. Whatever's extra in there that you feel like, hey, I want to spend it on sneakers, that's on you, because I got my money over here.
Exactly.
But make sure that next month when the bills come back up, we still are putting what we need to put till the bills get paid.
Yep.
Like you spent the extra because you wanted freaking $800 Louboutins. That's on you. When the light bill comes in and we're $50 short.
Yeah.
Not you. I'm saying like.
Oh girl.
Yeah.
I get it. But adding on to that shit just pisses me
Well,
off.
I'm with you for sure.
You got hit with that? You got hit with that?
Yeah.
You came in kind of hot with that
Every
question.
day. Nah.
Wait, what you saying?
He said he gets hit with that every day.
Not recently. I'm saying like
It's been yeah. I'm with you. Nah, bro, that is crazy. I'm like, yo, there's the door.
Okay, but
Nah, because when it does get rocky, you gotta figure it out.
all right, let me ask one question without having to get too personal or giving out too much information, did you guys set a structure, a financial structure, like how me and you're explaining? I have an account, you have an account, we have an account. Did you set that, or did you guys kind of just?
So the way that we had it was we have a joint account, but it's two different checking accounts. So she had her money going into her checking account, my money going into mine, but she could see what I have, and I can see what.
Oh, they were both joint,
Yeah,
but technically,
two checking accounts.
Yeah.
no, I know,
But they're
they were-
separate.
Yeah. Like technically, you're primary on one account. That's your account, but she's also on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I see that.
yeah.
a little growth.
All right, you know what?
That's tough.
Let me get my banker suit on.
Yeah, that's a little tough.
In the legality world, it is her money. Her name's on it, bro.
She's
Yeah.
secondary.
It's
Yeah.
yeah, but primary and secondary doesn't mean that it's 51-50. It's still 50-50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have equal power. So I get what you're saying. It is your account, and you rather don't step in this world over here.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, you gave her equal power to that account. So
Yo.
your money was her money.
I would never put myself in that position,
Was
bro.
yeah, you need to do the
Yeah.
you need to do the trifecta.
Yeah, bro.
You, me, ours. That's how it
Yeah.
should be.
I'm with that for sure. Hell yeah.
That's it. That's it, my friend. And maybe give yourself two. Open a savings just in case.
I
Yeah.
have that too.
Just in case. All right, listen. We are gonna have. I believe it's a very fun episode, but it's also gonna be, well, in my opinion, it's gonna be a short episode. We only have a few topics now, depending how we go. Because it can get a little chippy, it can get a little toxic, okay? Or we might just get straight to the point and say, we just want to end this episode, all right?
Yeah.
But let me introduce the guys. My bad, I didn't technically start the pod the way I should have. What it do, what it is, what it ain't. Welcome back to another episode of the Savages in the Box. Welcome to the savagery, okay? I am your co-host, Nefty, the man that makes fat look sexy, your favorite dad, and I'm here accompanied by none other than my two fellow salvajes to the right of me. Your favorite first baseman, Gold Glover. He now has a hole in his chest. You can't see it, but he has it. I know he has it. Okay, we're not gonna really get into it, but everybody give a round of applause to Eli, aka Mark Teixeira. All right, and to the far right, his near right, we have the one and only Mr. What was that? Okay, gang. Okay, the one and only Sunglass Hut Bandit. Okay, your favorite secondary dad, because I'm primary. I'm not giving you that. Okay, Mr. I can't swing at a fastball, even though he had a pretty good day today. Let's give a round of applause to Jefferson. Gangies. Oh, my bad. A new thing I wanted to do. Also, welcome, most importantly, you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If you guys haven't yet, make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys follow, donate, whatever the case may be. We would truly appreciate it. And we are so glad that you guys are here with us. I am also, how'd it go? I'm also glad that you guys are here, happy and healthy. All right. How are we feeling today, boys?
Feel good, man. Feel good.
Besides the hole in your chest.
Besides the hole in my chest, yeah. We had a good game. It was a lot closer than what we needed it to be.
Okay.
But yet again, coming back in the bottom of the ninth and making another walk off. It was great.
This is a Sunday night football? Sunday night baseball game?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? I always love the Sunday night baseball game. That's a good matchup. My fault.
Yeah.
Keep going.
But no, it was just good to be a part of. You know, we were able to get the top of the lineup. They had me in the 2-hole, which was great. I was able to hit a double, and the guy behind me was able to get a single and bring us in, and then we walked it
You the
off.
cleanup man? Where are you batting in the lineup?
Today I was batting 2. Normally I'm batting 5.
Jeff, where are you batting in the lineup?
Like 7.
Yeah, but our team, we have like 21 dudes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, how many showed up today? Let me ask you that. It was an early game.
12.
Oh, that's a good number.
Yeah.
That's a good
We
number.
all batted like 3 or 4.
I'm sorry?
3 or 4 times we batted.
Got it. I didn't hear what you said. That's why. My bad. Jeff, how was your game? How'd you feel?
Pretty good. I got my first hit today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
went 3
yeah.
4, 19 to 10.
Yo, 19-10.
We smoked them.
That was the score.
Yeah,
19-10.
killed them.
Okay.
We smoked them. We actually didn't have that much errors. I think that's what helped us today. We didn't have that much errors. We were communicating.
I should just pin the messages that I put on the group chat so then people, so people don't think I'm crazy.
Yeah,
I've been calling this for like years now.
Nah, yeah, of course.
But it's all right. I don't want to take credit. I want the guys to grow anyways. Don't do it on my part. I'm part of this team. So if I don't want to sound cliche. If y'all go down, I go down. And I don't want to be the guy who's like, for 2 years, I'm going to say, no, I'm not like that. Of course, I've been saying, listen, if we limit the errors, not only me, though. I got to give credit to Juan. Juan has said it a couple times, too, and other people. But it's really good to see us, I guess, bringing it together. Obviously, you guys are the defending champs, so you guys, it is what it is. I know you guys are going through what you guys are considering a little bumpy road. Your game is not polished yet, but we know what time it is when it comes to you guys. So, not to waste any more time, we are going to get into our first topic of the day, our probably biggest topic, to be honest, and that is the NBA playoffs today, Sunday, April 13? April 13, most, if not all, of the play-in games have been played.
Yeah.
And the playoffs are set. This is your wheelhouse, Eli. The floor is yours.
Yeah, man. Let's start with the East. So I'm gonna just get right to it. We got the Knicks at 3, Pacers at 4, Milwaukee at 5, Detroit at 6, and I want to highlight that because for those Knicks fans, I'm calling it now. I think they lose first round.
Wait. Hot take. Repeat it. Wait.
Eli, believe the Knicks will lose the first round to the Pistons.
Okay.
That's how I feel. I just think they haven't been able to play crispy, clean, good basketball, especially down the stretch, losing to the top tier teams. And Detroit is coming in hot diggity. And I just feel Cade Cunningham is, he's telling us he's that guy.
It's those Crocs, man. We'll get to that.
Who said that?
Who
said that?
We'll get to that.
So I think that. So for me, I'm like, that is the eye opener. That is that first round matchup that we got to look at. But I know we talked about Orlando and last year. They're at 7. They're in the play-in. Atlanta, Chicago, and Miami.
How does it feel, bro? How does it feel being in the 7th seed? You ready? You ready for the playoffs?
I think we beat Atlanta, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's talking about Ben Caro, if you guys didn't know.
Yeah, so, okay, for our OGs, let me break it down. For our OGs, and shout out to EJ when EJ was potting with us as well. To our OGs, we broke down each of our games when EJ was here. And we got to Eli. Now, I'm not taking credit. This is straight EJ, and EJ strictly said not 1v1, but 1 of 1.
Yeah.
Eli plays like Moncaro.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm here saying, how does it feel being in the 7th seed?
I think we beat Atlanta, and I think we go ahead if they play Atlanta. I'm not sure. Maybe they face Miami, but I think they get in the 7. And who do they face if they stay at 7?
Who?
Face Boston.
No. Who's staying at 7? Orlando?
I think Orlando will stay at 7. I think they get out of there.
I'm wearing the Duke jersey every game. I'm wearing the Duke jersey. My Duke jersey and shorts every day.
Yeah, so
Get the Duke off.
Yeah. So I'm with it. I like the matchup.
Yeah. Put up the Dukes.
I run from no smoke, so I'm ready for Boston.
You know there's I don't know if it's a true story. You know that Cooper said that he's going back?
I hear a lot of
It's official?
It's official. He was on I guess like an interview, like a live interview, and he said that he's going back.
Wow.
I'm gonna take your word, right? But I'm still gonna be kind of like
50-50,
yeah, because I needed to come up on like the bottom line of ESPN. You know what I'm saying?
to really because I've been hearing a lot
of the bottom line of Savages in the Box.
Yeah.
My fault.
I've been hearing a lot of back and forth. I've been hearing, he's going to come back. He doesn't want to go. I forget who has the first seed. The first
pick. I think Charlotte.
So I'm hearing that he may not want to go there. So it's just more power to the players.
Jeff, can you look that up? Oh, they have to do the lottery, right? We technically don't know who's the first pick.
Actually, you're right.
No.
Okay.
So for me, I'm like, I understand if you want to stay, but I'm like, start off the career, bro. get going. You're that guy. But kudos to him. And then it gets gross. It gets gross.
Needed that.
So we all now know OKC at 1, Houston at 2, Lakers at 3, Denver at 4,
Lakers at 5.
Lakers at 5. And then we got with the game against the Clippers and Golden State. Clippers were able to hold out. They get the 5th spot. Minnesota, they won. They beat the Jazz. Now they get the 6th spot, pushing Golden State into the playing game. So there's a lot to break down here.
So we don't know who's the 8th seed yet?
The 7th and 8th seed is Golden State and Memphis.
So Golden State is 8.
Golden State is 7.
My bad.
They could have had the 6th seed if they would have won.
And then Minnesota's 8.
Minnesota is 6, bro. They slid in. They were able to win.
Okay, so I'm sorry. Who's 8?
Memphis. Minnesota Timberwolves
Darn it.
is.
I want to Golden
6.
State 8th.
I did. Well, we don't know. So what has to happen is
There's still another game.
they have
still another
now.
playoff game?
No. So well, yes. There's playing games where it would be Golden State has to go ahead and win. They have to win one game. If they lose that game, they have to then win the next game to secure the 8th spot.
Oh, I thought everything was set in stone.
No.
I'm bugging out. All right, yo. So whatever I just said at the beginning of this take,
Nah,
scratch that.
So look, so that's what I was saying. So I go back to the East. Orlando, Atlanta, Chicago, Miami all have playing games. So right
So
now,
what the heck was happening today?
today was really big because it all had to do with seeding. Everything was seeding.
No freaking way. So
Everything depended on all these games.
I thought the playoff games play-in game started
No,
today.
no,
so
no.
we still.
Yeah, brother. There's still a week left. There's just a week break before the actual playoffs start.
So we have no basketball this entire week.
We do the playing games,
When
but the people from 1 to 6, they have basically a week off.
okay. When do the playing game starts?
So
I'm sorry.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
yeah.
Tuesday.
So, with that being said, that's why I said Orlando is at 7. If they win, they stay there, and then they go ahead and can potentially face Boston. Now, let me get back to the Western Conference. What's nice is that Lakers play Minnesota first round, and then Denver plays the Clippers first round. So 2 really good matchups. And now what's in the play-on game is Golden State, Memphis, Sacramento, and Dallas.
Okay.
So how I think, me personally, I think Golden State and Memphis come out of that playing game, and that would lead to either Golden State facing OKC if they were to lose one, and Memphis will go ahead and face Houston. So those 2 teams I think come out. If not, if Golden State's able to win one, it would be Houston versus Golden State, and I think Memphis would win. It's OKC versus Memphis. Second round would then obviously be if Golden State is able to beat Houston, then Golden State's second round would face OKC. So just throwing that out there, if those things fall through, that is the potential that what could happen.
Okay.
So there's a lot of good matchups. Like I said, Denver and Clippers, I think is very, very going to be good. I think Clippers are good. It all depends on how much
Okay. So this
playing time Kawhi plays, if he's healthy. We all seen what he did last year, have a 40 ball, and then never see him again.
I just got to caress you when you have my fault. Wow. Okay. So I'm completely off. All right.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like the playing games already happened. You just spit some juicy stuff. All pause. All pause.
Yo.
Yeah. Don't.
Wow.
Yeah.
He said, "Don't wipe." I know.
Actually, I don't want no. I actually don't want to pause anymore. Cut the pause game. We playing from here on out, brother. Play in.
play in.
See what?
Play in. Okay.
What?
Yeah.
What?
That's criminal.
Anyways,
I'm not even gonna lie.
this is kind of what I want, right? In the West, East, I don't really care. It's 1 and 2. The rest of y'all under the 2 seed.
Yeah.
I can, and I still don't even believe the 1, but whatever. We gotta give them their props. All right, because you're absolutely right. Minnesota, find a way to get to the 7th seed. Please do me the grand favor, please.
No, you mean Memphis?
No.
Memphis,
Wait.
You want 7?
Minnesota set at where? 6?
Yeah, 6.
Okay. So they will be playing you guys.
Go. Yeah, Lakers.
Excuse me.
And yeah.
So, all right. Then Memphis, please find a way to get the 7th seed. I need the Warriors to face off OKC.
Yeah.
I need that.
That would be great.
I need it mostly because I want to look like a freaking genius. Excuse me.
They could do that because if they lose against
No. Yeah, no. He explained that there's a possibility. What I'm saying is, I need it to happen. No, I need that to happen.
Yeah.
I need Golden State with their experience, okay, with the babyface assassin going off against Mr. Free Throw Bandit and tell him, hey, yo, this is how it's done, brother.
I got you. I'll call John Moran and throw grenades out.
Yo, cut that out. Cut that out. Write this time down, please.
Yeah.
Somehow, please make that happen. I need that now.
That'd be dope.
If that does happen, and then OKC wins that series, then whatever. On to the next series. But Lakers in 5. Jeff, any takes on the play-in as of now? What are you also wanting a specific seeding for the 7 and 8? Are you just rolling? You're just riding the roller coaster.
Yeah, I'm just riding it.
Okay. The line.
Hey, yo.
I said no pause. We is playing.
That's no pause for you, but I'm pausing everything.
Pause his camera too.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm with it. I like the matchup so far. I think Golden State and OKC would be a great first round. But like I said, if they don't face them first round, there's still potential to face them in the second round.
Okay.
So you will have your chance for them both to meet.
I like that.
I'm excited.
I'm very excited. See, I was already I was lost. I thought the playing games already happened. But now that you broke it down a little bit more, I am super excited. Like I said, I need Golden State at 8. I don't really care what's going on in the East. Go Boston. Technically go JT, but I'm rooting for Boston because JT's there. Duke game. Duke game, baby. JT also, I don't know if you guys know, JT dropped a New Era collab with the St. Louis Cardinals.
I did see that.
And I think I might have to, because the Cardinals are my second favorite team behind the Yankees.
I'm with you.
And I kind of like those fitteds. I like the one that says like the Lou, for St. Louis.
Yeah.
And it has like the 2 Cardinals. Now, mostly that's also because I went to Kearney High and our mascot's the Cardinals, so that's how I make that connection as well. Jeff, you said you have no other takes going on with the plans. Okay, we are. Eli, really good job. I think you broke that down crazy. Now, let's get into, you brought up Denver a little bit, right? Denver's going to be playing Minnesota. No, excuse me.
Denver's going to be playing the Clippers.
And you said that that's going to be a pretty good series.
Be a good series.
Now, before we even talk about the series or what happens after any of the outcome of the series, let's speak on as of now. Right? There's been a lot of hoopla going on. This technically started all the way back with LeBron on the Pat McAfee show talking about, Greek can score blah, blah, blah. And a lot of people are like, even myself, I think us, I'm not too sure what was your take that day too, as well. But I even said, hey, brother, I don't know if LeBron forgot, but they're technically the 2 best players, or 2 of the best players right now, are 2 unathletic dudes, right? Yeah. Joker finished the season being the 3rd player of all time averaging a triple-double. Now, he is the first non-guard to average this feat. Joker, 3 MVPs, 4 MVPs. Right, he did a back-to-back, lost to Joel, won another one. Right, that's how it went. No, so that'd be 3.
I think he's got 3.
Check that for me, please. I think I'm speaking out of my butt cheeks.
Well, you think if he gets this one,
is that what I'm doing?
I think
he might just have 3. Let's just say he has 3, Jeff. While you're checking that, okay?
Yeah.
So while he's checking that, Joker has 3 MVPs.
Correct. All right, here we go.
One national championship, 1 NBA championship. He has 3. Okay, Jeff has confirmed that he has 3. Yep. NBA Finals MVP.
Yep.
And now has a triple-double season.
Mm-hmm.
Is Joker, without any more accolades, as of now, is considered one of the greats?
Yeah. For me, he's in my top 5. I think he would be. Right now he would be at 4.
Now, I know what I did here. Let me just kind of confirm, what do you mean by top 5? Top 5 overall? Top 5 big men?
Top 5 center of all time.
Okay. And he would be at 4?
I would. In my head, I think I have him at 4.
You're 1, 2, 3.
My one.
If you don't want to give it in order, that's fine. Just give me the three names.
I have Kareem, I have Shaq, and I have Duncan.
We're considering Duncan a big man.
If
I know. No, I'm only asking because some people don't like to bring in the power forwards.
Because he
I'm only
played
asking.
center,
He
I
did.
know. So I don't know.
did.
That would be if I had. He would be my three. And I had Hakeem in there. I had him at the moment. I had Joker at 5, and I had Hakeem fourth. Fourth. Now I'm switching it to. Now I think Joker takes. Elijah Wan.
Okay. So who was in your three? Sorry.
It was Kareem, Shaq.
Jabbar.
Yeah, and then it was
Shaq, and Duncan.
and then I had Duncan. But if Duncan's gonna be a power forward, yeah, it gets tough. I know people want to put Bill. I could see that. You know, they would have to put him in the top 5.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
potentially, if you take out Duncan, you put Bill, he's at 4.
Well, that's where this conversation could get a little skewed, because what are we considering the top 5? Is it accolades? Is it skills? Is it overall? Because if we're gonna add in the accolades, number 1 has to be Bill. He has 11,
No, I hear you. I'm thinking I'm doing a combination of
and his stats wasn't Joe Schmo either. He had decent stats along with all the championships.
And I think that's where I'm going. I think that's why I had Kareem ahead. I just think his stats and his championships, and same thing goes for Shaq. Shaq, his stats, his dominance, his championships, his MVPs solidifies 1 and 2. Now, if you put Bill, just like you said, those stats and accolades, he's at 3. Then it's Hakeem, and then it's Joker. What he did this season would then make me want to slide him up to 4, put Hakeem 5. That would be me.
I'm agreeing with you at 4. And this is if we are adding all big men, so this is including power forward. Because your top 3, I think that should be everybody's top 3. Shaq is too dominant in his prime, and I don't think 1v1 he can pretty contain Shaq. I'm not saying that he can't outplay him offensively, but when it comes to the defensive point, we know where Joker stands with that. 2, I think it's the same thing with. You said Jabbar. I'm switching Jabbar and Hakeem. I'm so sorry. Let me go back. I would have Shaq 1, Hakeem 2, Duncan 3. This is if we're adding the power forwards.
Yeah.
Then I'll have Joker and then Jabbar. No disrespect to Jabbar. Jabbar is really great. The thing with Jabbar, and I know we can say this with a lot of players, but we can't really say this with centers. The thing with Jabbar is you also played a lot of years with Worthy playing the 4 and then Magic Johnson playing the 1. Say what you want to say. To me, that's going to skew a few things.
Yeah.
So, Shaq, even though, yes, he played with Kobe, then he played with Wade, but before that, when he was in Orlando, I know that he had Penny, but Penny got hurt. And Shaq was like, put this team on my back. Even that Shaq, offensively, I don't think Joker can really hold that down.
When you think about it, teams had to have 3-4 centers just to have fouls, just to give up some fouls. People forget that. Like, dudes needed 3-4 centers, and then
they were just bodies.
Needed bodies to.
For that same reason with Shaq is why I have Hakeem too. Hakeem, 2-time back-to-back MVP. NBA champion. Okay, and I think he has both Finals MVP. I could be wrong. If you want to look that up as well. If not, that's fine. But the thing with Hakeem is 1, offensively, again, Joker can't hold that down. Yeah. And then 2, Jabbar can play some defense, and Jabbar was a little bit more mobile. So that whole inside-out game that Joker likes to play with the facilitation, I'm not saying that he's going to stop Joker, but he could play some defense.
Yeah.
Then, with Duncan at 3, it's literally the same thing as Hakeem. Offensively, Duncan didn't care who defended him.
Yeah.
I'm going to get this 20, 10, and 10. Or at least 20 and 10.
Yeah.
With like 6 blocks.
Yeah,
I think he had a
quadruple double.
I think he had one, right? Am I wrong?
He did.
Okay.
He did.
And then defensively, Duncan can play defense.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can have the argument if he was more mobile or not than Hakeem, but he can move his feet.
Yeah.
Now, Joker's not a scrub.
No.
But as of now, with the stats /skills /accolades, I'm putting Joker at 4. Duncan has 4 chips.
Yeah.
Okay. Hakeem got 2 back to back, and if I'm correct, does he have the 2 Finals MVP? You didn't look it up.
He has the 2 finals, yes.
All right, so that also means he got the back to back because Houston only won 2 when Hakeem was there. And then Shaq. I think Shaq should just be number 1. Regardless of whatever. Because the thing with Shaq is, even no disrespect to Bill, no one's defending Shaq.
Yeah, man.
That's me. That's me. All right, I'm just speaking for Nefty. Okay. Anybody under that, we can't have the same discussions that I had with the 2 and 3 against Joker. But anybody under Joker, I'm giving Joker the notch.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna give Joker the notch.
My thing is like, I'm not even gonna disrespect Dwight Howard.
If we're not bringing in the power forward though, Joker's 3.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, my thing is Dwight Howard. I can't respect his. I can respect his numbers. I know he would want us to give us some respect because he guarded Joker in that bubble chip.
True.
And defended him really well, and he was a big piece to them. And what he did in Orlando should also give him a nod. Like
your whole point of the 90s of how they stacked up big man for bodies is kind of the best way to defend Joker, i.e. with Minnesota, i.e. with the Lakers. The Lakers threw out JaVale McGee, Dwight Howard. Okay, Minnesota threw out Nas Reed, Cat. What's the French dude? Gobert.
Yeah,
they threw those 3 bodies at Joker, and Joker's like, yo, I got no one behind me. It's just me. With Jamal that slumped a little bit, with Porter that slumped a little bit. Yeah. They didn't have KCP. I think they did, but I could be wrong there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, Denver didn't have another big man to help out Joker when Minnesota was ready to throw out Nas and the other 2 big boys. Pause. I'm pausing that one. Sorry, that was crazy.
But yeah, no. So I think as of right now, if like I said, we go accolade for accolade and pure dominance. I think Dwight has a fighter's chance, but I would give my nod to Joker. And I just wanted to throw Dwight out there because he does deserve some respect what he did in Orlando, and especially with the Lakers.
Now I still don't know if it's enough. I think it all depends on how he wins it. This conversation may change once Joker wins 1 or 2 MVPs, and especially 1 more championship. And 1 more championship really starts another conversation with Joker. If he doesn't win 1 but wins 2 MVPs, and depending on how he wins those 2 MVPs, we can also have that conversation. But I think the championship was really gonna reactivate this topic.
Yeah, if he gets 2, he starts creeping with those top 3 guys. Yeah. And if he gets 4 MVPs, that's all. It's got to be another discussion. I think they both kind of have that same value.
Listen, bro, let me tell you something right now. I know it's not happening. Do not let Joker get a Defensive Player of the Year.
I'm going to be honest. I don't think...
No, I know. I'm with you. That's why I said I don't think it's happening. If by whatever miracle Joker gets a Defensive Player of the Year,
man.
Brother. Now, Jeff. Sorry, Jeff. I know we went kind of crazy over here. Do you have anything to add on to this Joker conversation?
No, I mean, I definitely agree with the whole, if he would have won, or if he's going to win another championship,
good slide.
MVP, it would probably bring his rating top 5 for big mans. Now, my question is, do you think he's top 10 all time?
No.
Top 10 player of all time. Yeah, no.
No, because mind you, we have him 4th on big man.
Yeah.
We already know who's top 3.
Yeah.
Without bringing big man. Yeah. So that means he's already out the top 8.
Who's your top 3?
All right, listen, if you're going to ask me, it's going to be MJ, LeBron, and Kobe.
Yeah. That's off rip.
So that's off rip. That's 3.
That's off rip.
Then add the 3 that we had already in front of him. So now it's Shaq, Hakeem, and Duncan.
Yeah.
And that's just in that list. People are gonna want to add Steph.
Yeah.
People are gonna want to add. People probably would put Jabbar in front of him.
Yeah. Or Bill.
What's homeboy's name? Oh my God, Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
So top 10, tough. I don't think so. I don't think so.
You know, there's conversation. Bird is in there too.
Yeah.
And You know, no matter how you want to put it, LeBron 1, Kobe 2, like however you want to put it.
Overall careers, is he better than KD?
I'm gonna say no. Say no.
Damn, I can't even ask skill because maybe Joker is more skillful. I don't know. 'Cause KD is skillful. That's a tough question.
Bro, he's
That's a tough
7
question.
foot dribbling the ball like that. Nah.
KD?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. The thing is, they're both equally skillful in different ways.
Yeah, correct.
That's what that question. It's tough.
Yeah,
I'm not. That's why I didn't want to ask. I don't want to say who's more skillful because the thing is, they're both very skillful in different aspects.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't want to ask that. I went straight to career because I think the careers are probably a little bit more
Close, yeah.
debatable.
Yeah,
I guess if that's the word you want to use.
He's got two rings, 2 Finals MVPs, and
And a bunch of scoring titles.
And
so
yeah.
If we want to. Scoring titles it's kind of like Defensive Player of the Year. It's Offensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
So you gotta add that in there. You can't just not
Duffy.
take that in consideration for KD. You know what I'm saying? So that's we probably already named 12 players that could be in front of Joker. And you know it starts getting tricky
Yeah,
because I know people are gonna start adding other names. Like is Pippen better?
Than Jokic?
I don't think. I think Joker got him, and it's close because the boy got the rings, and his stats are not.
And that's why I'm asking this question because the thing is, Joker is probably maybe. Please do not quote me on this. Joker might be more skillful.
Yeah.
But then, now we got to talk accolades. All right, my boy got Defensive Players of the Year. My boy got 6 rings, 6-0 in the finals too. If we want to use the 6-0 with MJ, I'm gonna use the 6-0 with Pippen.
Yeah. You know,
and
people use the whole he didn't win without Pimpin'. So like, what we doing?
Yeah, so that's why it gets after about 12 players, it starts getting tricky because now people, if I ask you a flat question, who is better? Now you can start bringing mad variables. Well, by accolades. Well, by stats. Well, by skill. Now it gets
Opinionated.
Excuse me. Now it gets tricky. You know what I'm saying? So to simply answer your question, no, I don't think he's top 10.
No.
Just off rip.
Can he make it to the top 10? Yeah, he
probably
can.
could. He probably could.
He can.
Like I said, if he can get, bro, just give him one chip, and it's a whole different conversation.
And another Finals MVP. Like
It's a whole different. Because listen, Hakeem only has 2.
Yeah.
So now give Joker 2 with 4 MVPs. I don't know how many MVPs Hakeem has, which probably is not much because freaking Jordan only won.
Yeah.
Exactly. Jordan had a ton in the 90s.
So
Okay, so Hakeem has 2 chips. I know it's back-to-back, 2 Finals MVP. Don't let Joker also get another Final MVP. We're having a completely different conversation now.
yeah, buddy.
You know what I'm saying?
He trumps KD at that point. He trumps a lot of different, and he would trump Pippen too. Like,
And I forgot which podcast. I want to say Joe Budden. I could be wrong. It might be the 520 podcast, but I think one of them had that same take. Let Joker get one more chip, and we're having a completely different
it's a
conversation.
different beast right there.
So, again, to simply answer your question, Jeff, no, he's not top 10.
Yeah, because at 1 through 8, you can kind of solidify, and then from 8 to 17, let's say, or 8 to 20, I feel like it's all opinionated at that point where you want to put him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And I don't know. I'm just not. Is he better? He has a better career than Dwayne Wade. I'm starting.
that 06
Right now, with one chip, he doesn't have a better career than Nowitzki. Nowitzki's chip is
Dirt?
yeah.
and that run was
Nowitzki's chip is here compared to Joker's.
yeah. If you're talking about weight, oof, that run.
So that's what I'm saying. We all know Joker's my guy. I'm ready to buy. If Denver's jersey weren't so trash, I would have a Joker jersey right now. But they're so buns. I'll wait for the Lakers to freaking make a trade to get him, and then I'll go get a Lakers jersey. I'm calling it now.
if he does that,
You know what? Yes, you're right, because I had this conversation. If the Lakers land Joker,
yeah,
JT, I love you, my brother.
yeah,
I am solidifying myself as a Lakers fan.
yo,
I don't have a team. I root for Boston because JT is my player right now. As much as I love Joker, the thing is I can't really root for Denver. There's just something about Denver that I really can't ride with. And I think it has something to do with Melo. We're not going to get into that, okay? If the Lakers get Joker.
bro, rings,
Yeah.
rings.
So I really, really mess with Joker. That is my guy. but I need that one more ring to really start having conversations.
Yeah. Now it get tricky.
Right now, there's a lot of ifs when it comes to Joker. That's me. And honestly, the ring is going to help him because, like Eli keeps bringing up in a lot of big man debate, bro, what kills you is your defense. Because you have almost a non-existent defense, we can't really have these conversations.
Yeah.
We can't have these conversations. Yeah. You know, Nowitzki, let's take Nowitzki. Let's take Duncan's 4 rings. With 0 rings, Duncan is probably, we can have a conversation.
Yeah.
But Duncan got 4, so now that takes Joker way out of the conversation. You know what I'm saying? So it gets crazy.
Critical.
Really good take, guys. We are gonna hop off a little bit right now of sports because Jeff, you have a non-sports question for us today. Shoot.
Yeah, at what point in your life do you consider growing up and consider getting old?
Oh wow, that second part of the question was gross. Growing up,
Yeah.
whenever you have a child.
Oh, so I'm never getting old.
Don't do that.
No, yeah. Nah, that's criminal.
Don't do that.
Nah, that's
I'm gonna be a kid forever.
Don't do that.
that is
Now, I don't want to say, I'm just saying it for me because, listen, a lot of people, you don't have a child.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Now, does that make you immature? No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying for me, though,
There's levels.
yeah, like I might have started maturing before, but once I had my son, it was like,
Yeah, it was like a snap to reality.
You gotta be on game.
yeah.
You gotta buckle down. And,
Yeah, I can't be out here going too crazy now.
yeah.
Because trust me, before I had my child,
No, the Wagata was there.
I'm not speaking about that. I'm not speaking about that. I should be in jail probably with some of the shit that I did.
Oh, no.
Gonzo?
Damn, he took him.
Who's this guy? Who hit it? If it's number 30, I was about to say, he's been
Number
playing.
4.
He's been playing pretty well too.
My boy.
Yeah.
Took him.
PCA is a great player, bro. I think he's a great player.
He rocking my number. Go
He
ahead.
doesn't get named in a lot of conversations. I mean, the dude can steal freaking 40 bases whenever he wants.
He has probably the longest name on a jersey.
Yeah, that looks crazy. I'm not even
That does
lie.
kind of look crazy. On any jersey?
No.
I-
There's a couple I've seen.
'Cause I know, Livingston's jersey was crazy.
Oh, yeah.
That NBA jersey was kind of crazy with Livingston.
Yeah.
Now, consider yourself getting old.
I think I'm at that point now, though.
Getting old?
I think getting old is a mind state.
Yeah,
I think getting old is when you start feeling old.
I feel that.
Because, like, I can ask a 60-year-old man right now, and he probably tells me, yo, I'm in the best shape of my life.
Yeah.
That's facts.
So to him, he probably doesn't feel old. But then you can ask a 26-year-old with 2 bad knees,
Yeah.
or a 31-year-old with 2 bad knees, and I'm probably telling you, yo, brother, my better days are behind me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think if you ask, I know it's a very safe answer for me. I think it's whenever you feel old.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I think last year, when I was 29, I'm like, with the extra weight and the movements that I was doing, I'm like, yo, I'm getting there. And I think turning 30 and making that January resolution, I'm gonna hit the gym or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like it, rewinding the clock. Like I'm starting to feel like I'm 25, 24, feeling good. I feel I'm moving good. I'm over here moving like a child, running through bases. I'm out there in the outfield. I was playing the short center, and I'm out there moving, and they feel confident in throwing me there.
You got a little pep to your step. I felt that.
Yeah. So
Sometimes it could be the Wakata too.
yeah, when the Wakata's good, you just act different.
Some good Wakata can make you feel younger.
That's true too. If that's the case, I'm feeling 20.
And you know what? Let me. both of you get out. Both of you get out.
5-6 rounds, baby.
Yeah, both of you get out. Now let me get my mind out of the gutter. Even let's take the Wakata out of it. Just having a good woman can make you feel good.
Yeah, that's true too. You just get giddy. Like you every day, like I'm tripper like that. Like when we go to the gym, was it Thursday or Friday, where I was just in another realm.
Yeah, you were in another one.
Yo, I was a kid. Like I was.
That's why we had a bad Friday night.
Yeah.
You wanted to be out there and freaking pretty much call the night out.
That's because of you, bro.
Me?
Yo, I literally, if we were running our workout, it was literally word for word that was gonna happen, and it
Literally, well, you weren't there. What happened that night at Gil's house and Domino's? We called it at the gym.
yeah,
We called it.
Yeah.
So it's bad because we called it and we couldn't even stop it.
yeah. So thing with me, bro. No one liked losing because we started off hot. We smacked them early, and then we lost to freaking then it just went downhill after that. But and I said that was gonna happen.
Wait, I lost to who?
Continue.
Yeah. No, I'm not even. So
Ruben and Irv.
Irv, yeah.
Irv? Is it Irv?
Be honest, Irv, or I think it's with an F at the end.
June's wife.
Yeah. And she waxed them too. Remember? They waxed them out. So they had a little run. But besides the case, I was just being chipper in a good mood. I'm speaking crazy. I want Ray to pull up. I'm like, yo, they talking so much caca, like, I need you to pull up. And I was geeked. I'm like, yo, off rip, I'm coming out crazy. He's talking about like, man, shut your ass up. And then I'm like, yo, you're gonna frick around, come, and we gonna get there and we gonna fold. And
Yeah, no, because I asked him, I was like, all right, listen, you are talking mad shit right now.
Yeah.
What if I pull up and we get our ass handed? Then what?
But I'm gonna tell you this time. The craziest part is that we waxed them the first time, and then the second time we were ahead. That was the crazy part. We were winning we were winning the whole game, and then it just went downhill. And even in the second game, we were winning again. Well, we lost the first one, went ahead 1-2, and then some bull. So the whole time we're up in all 3 games, and 2 of them we folded. So it is what it is. I had a good time.
I don't know about him. If you ask us why, I can't even tell you.
Yeah, I can't even.
I can't even tell you what went wrong, where we went wrong. I can't.
Yo, because there were some of the things that were happening. I felt good about some, and then it just took a turn.
We just lost. It's just,
Yeah.
that's just the way that's the way I see it for that night. If any other guys want to be like, nah, blah blah blah. All right, hey,
No,
listen.
I'm gonna be honest. Our downfall was my mistake when I should have closed the game. I got a little too excited where I showing a feature. Once you show a feature, you just got to lay it down.
Oh,
that was
that
my
one.
fault. Because if I close
but,
it, that's what.
yeah, I
No,
guess.
that happens.
Yeah, but I'm not because then I messed up.
No,
When I closed the game,
yeah, bro, you gave him 100. Yo, Jeff, I promise you, it was 100 features. 100. That's kind of what's.
it was 100 tantos. But the reason why is because I locked it and it was going to be me against Gil.
Yeah.
And me and Gil each, I think, only had 1 to 2 features each. So because between June and Eli, because they skipped so much, there was a lot of features out there.
Yeah.
Well, me reading the board and not thinking like the features that you and June had, I'm thinking like he probably has them and I got a good chance. And then obviously once we show features, it's like, oh.
Yeah, you end up losing by like 1 or 2, and I'm just like, and at that moment, we were up. We were already up big. And with that turnaround, basically gave him the game. Because after me not closing, and then we lose that hand, then you do the tranque and we lose that hand, and that kind of like solidifies
And
the game.
what I hear this is not me making excuses. I second guessed it. I didn't want to lock it.
Oof.
Because I go, nah. My boy got a lot of features over there. If I just play this feature, then I'm down to, I think I was down to 2 features. I don't think I had 1. I think I was down 2. And I don't think I had 3. I'm pretty sure I had 2 features.
Oh, yeah.
So if I didn't tranque, I'll be with 2 features. And I like those chances of me with only 2 features than trying to go head to head. But then I go, man, mama ain't raised no bitch.
Yeah, sometimes when you get in that, it's a little tricky. Because you're never scared. But at the same time,
Never scared.
nah.
Nah, my fault.
I'm always the one to count. I'm always the one. I have a tranque and I'm over here like, all right, let's frick it, throw it, and then we're good. You know how many times you get mad at me because I take like 30 seconds to throw that 1 feature to close the game?
Every Friday.
Every Friday.
Don't do that.
That's about right.
I wasn't here 2 weeks ago, so it's not every Friday.
Every other Friday.
Thank you.
Every Friday that he attended.
You're learning.
Yeah.
I like
But
that.
it's always, my thing is, it's always a good time. Like, that whole setup that we had, it was good. Rule pulled up. It was good. It was all good vibes. All good vibes.
All right. Well, I'm gonna be honest for the viewers and listeners. We are done for the day when it comes to sports. I'm here. Jeff, clear out. I want a 1v1. I'm here because we really didn't get into it. The entire beef.
Oh, here we go.
No, I want this. I don't care.
Okay.
It's all right. It's all right.
All right.
We really didn't do it, and honestly, I'm not really picking a beef, but I'm just stating that because in case it does get into a 1v1, then what did Kobe do? Hey, clear out.
I'm about to smoke the water out of that.
I don't care, bro. I don't care, bro.
Yo, let him cook.
Technically, we are smoking water. It's vapor, right?
Yeah, let him cook. Let him cook.
Your boy, bro.
Let him cook.
Your boy. All right, these Cade Cunningham Crocs.
Bro, I don't.
First of all, let's start with this.
Before you continue, what is this whole Cade Cunningham?
I'm gonna get into it.
Yo, let him cook, bro. Come on.
Your boy leaks three tracks.
Okay.
You listen to all three?
Not all three.
Tebow,
I only listen to the one that Cade Cunningham. That's the one.
So you only listen to one.
Yeah, I only listen to one. I don't have time to listen to all three. From what I'm hearing, and it
Wait. Am I listening to him?
it sound little
The
good.
Canadian drop leaked three tracks.
A little good.
One of them is with 21 Savage, so we already know how that one goes.
Yeah.
Brother,
It's from what I'm hearing. It's
who's my favorite rapper?
K. Dottie.
Okay, I'm sitting here letting you know the three tracks banged.
How big?
Energy drink.
Oh,
bro. When you had Joe Budden went out there and was like, "Yo, I ain't even going on the front. It's a bop. He's speaking, and that little melody that boy be dropping. Yeah.
So Joe went crazy though because he said something, and I was about to text my boy. Shout out to my boy Javi. Javi, if you see this, I was gonna text Javi and be like, "Yo, Javi, am I allowed to say the boy is back, or I'm not qualified for that, being that I'm a K-Dot fan.
You cannot say that.
I'm not qualified for that.
No, but I do understand,
Matter of fact, yo, you lie.
Wait, why?
bro. No, bro.
Why?
'Cause you picked your side. But at the here's where I'm gonna give you credit, because even though when the camera's not on, you say it all the time. When he's in his bag, in his Duffy, that's where I like him most. When he's doing all that extra stuff, cut it out. I don't want to listen to the Canadian. This is what we want. This is what you want, what I want, what the dudes we want to listen to. So that's why you're like, nah. I gotta give respect. This dude, he's back, which is true. I think.
But I always did. That's the thing.
No, you did, bro. You did.
I always said.
I'm with you. But there's got to be a fine line, bro. You on the fence right now, bro.
That's fine. If I go back to 2001, bro, I know a lot of Nas fans still listen to Jay-Z.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Okay. Now, this is what I will say about it. I'm still very, very hesitant to even listen to the boy.
Nah,
It's just that, these three leaked tracks were all everyone on Instagram. I couldn't escape it.
Yeah.
So I had to listen to it.
Yeah.
Right? Obviously, he has, I think right now is the number one track with the whole Nokia phone, which I also find an issue with it, but I'm going to let it rock because it's a phenomenal track.
Yeah.
I'm going to allow it. Okay? But on one of the leaked tracks, he said something about Cade Cunningham leaving his Crocs and that he, quote unquote, smashed Shawty in his Crocs.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now, what I'm here to bring up to you, Big E, is this okay?
I think this is the whole issue, bro. He's foul, bro.
Thank you. Okay, that's kind of what I want to hear. Because the thing is, this goes two ways for me. This goes two ways. Number one, if you're gonna throw this bar out, if I go out and be like, yeah, man, I smashed Shawty and Big E's Crocs, what do you think Big E is gonna think?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, huh?
Crocs out.
No, Biggie, and if it's not him, the listeners and the watchers gonna be like, damn, is he smashing Big E's girl?
Yeah. That's what you're hinting at.
Right? That's number one. Number two, nigga, why are you putting some other nigga's Crocs on and be smashing?
Yeah.
Who wears Crocs to smash, first of all?
I think he's a freak boy, bro. What do you say in this?
Stop it.
What do you say in this song? He turned the 6 upside down. It's a 9 now. Get it? 60.
Get out.
Oh, he's
Get out.
yo, he spit. He spit. Oh
Come
no.
on. He
Yo.
said that in his song.
So 9.
My man is a freak bull.
Yo.
Let that man be a freak.
Yo.
That's fine. You can be.
I'm
a
just
freak,
saying, bro. I'm just saying,
But
bro.
this is the
if
issue
you
that
had
all the dudes
opportunity-
have.
If you had the opportunity, you would do it, bro.
Bro, that's just the way of life, bro.
No. See, this is where y'all Drake fans be caping too hard.
No, it's not.
What do you mean? It's the way
If
of
you
life?
were single and she was there, you'd be all right, bro. You,
That's fine. That's
but now
comfy.
it's on a higher scale now.
No, that's not where I'm going.
Where you going?
Where you going with this?
Hey, yo, brother, why are you smashing my girl?
He don't even like Kate Cunningham. He don't know who he.
No. I'm taking this off. I'm taking this whole situation, the whole quote unquote beef is because of what?
What we think is that speculation,
true.
or if that's what it is, we
True.
don't really know. But if that's what it is,
Well, no. People are just speculating with the whole because, like I
Yeah, 'cause
said, what are you really saying with I smashed Shawty and Cade's cry? What
Yeah.
does that mean exactly?
we need a little
Rap
context.
Genius, break it down for us because what's really going on?
They said the same thing. They was like, "Yo, what are you talking about?"
So that's where I'm like, yo, bro, what's the end goal here?
Yeah, I know.
Now, what I do also think is happening is I think he's testing the waters.
Testing the waters.
In a sense of what he could get away with saying, maybe.
Get away saying, but also feeling the environment right now.
Yeah.
Because one thing that Drake is really, or has been, or is still really good at is a summer bop. A nice little Drake bop that gets the summer going. Obviously, we all have, if not the majority of people are going to have Drake better than most because not only can he rap and he can spit and he can sing, blah, 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 but he has the hits for the girls. And we all know that when we're at the club rumba, I want to see girls shake ass. And when Drake's playing, a lot of the girls shake ass. Girls not shaking ass when I'm hearing, we gonna be all right. And I get it. I'm with y'all when y'all say that. I get it.
I'm happy he said it. It's fair.
I
It's a fair
understand the difference when it's the Canadian and the Western dude. I get it.
Yeah.
But I don't need you to tell me that you're smashing it. Like, why? Why?
Yeah.
What's, so going back to my third point, technically, I think he leaked the tracks because he's been doing this for years now. Hey, let's see how people are feeling with these tracks, bro. If they like it, we might have to add this in the project that he says that he might be releasing soon.
Mm-hmm. This is his one left. And it's just.
You think that the beef between him and K-Dot is still going to continue in that project?
The beef is always gonna happen.
Yeah, so.
Now, what happened last year is that's done. That is done.
Yeah.
The climax of the beef is the pause. Whoa.
Oh, yeah,
Damn, bro.
That one was crazy. But that tip point of the is over. That is over. Now it's always gonna happen. They're always gonna same thing. Pusha T is always gonna beef with Drake. Are we gonna rekindle that beef? Nah. It is what it is. It's done.
Yeah.
And Pusha T. Oh, by the way, Pusha T has a track coming out on Friday, so I kind of want to listen to it.
Oof.
I want to see what's going on there.
Yeah, no. I'm excited.
Yeah.
You can say there's not going to be rekindle that beef, but I'm pretty sure most of the people in the world are going to probably be like, oh, yeah.
The people will. This is one of Eli's points. The internet is going to internet.
Yeah. Oh,
It's not really. It's the same thing with Jay and Nas. Jay and Nas was always a thing after Ether. It was always a thing until eventually we see pictures of Jay and Nas dapping up.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh shit, well maybe there isn't a beef. Oh, maybe they did get over it. It's just, it's always gonna happen. No one's 50. 50 beefs. It's up and it's stuck with everybody.
Yeah. Everybody getting that work.
Yeah, no. With 50 Cent, it's beef.
Yeah.
Now with these two, yes, I guess you can call it beef, but it's not going to be. We're not going to have a back and forth again. If they do, they're both sick.
Yeah.
They are both sick. If they really hate each other that much that they need to redo a whole rap beef, it's crazy to me. We're done with that.
Yeah.
In my opinion,
Yeah, but it's marketing.
you're entering a different world, and we don't have the time for that.
Yeah.
We really don't have the time for that.
KD already got KD already got off, bro.
Yeah, we don't have the time for that because no, we don't have the time for that.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna answer it.
Yeah, that's a whole different ballgame.
I'm not
Yeah.
and listen, In the track, I don't think so. If it was, it's very elementary. People are already saying that in those tracks he was saying something. I don't think so.
Well, you know, everybody's gonna try to twist these words.
But like I said, that you said, it's the interneting.
Yeah.
But in reality, Drake should be, because I'm also not going to speak for Drake. Drake should be hey, it's over. Just turn the page, bro. Yeah. You lost the beef or whatever you think happened with that beef. It is what it is. It's done. Let's get back to Draking.
Yeah.
I need a max win.
I'm sorry?
I need a max win.
No.
Nah. Yo, if he can keep it just the way the three songs went, yeah, nah. And he gives us the bop for the summer, yeah, no, he's A-okay with me.
Is it on the Instagram page or is it out on?
I think that's how he released it. I don't know if it's still up. It might be taken down, but that's how it came about.
Gotcha.
It's not on DSPs. I really wanted to get nasty about a streamer right now, but you know what? I'm gonna let it rock. Because he was saying a few things about the Canadian. But I'm gonna let it rock. I don't really care. I don't really care, and I don't have the time. That's all I have, bro.
Yeah, no. Yo, Yankees suck, by the way. I just want to give you a heads up.
Hey,
we're not gonna get into it, but
I'm still a Yankee fan. But right here, this is the best player in baseball. I'm glad that I got a jersey. All right, and I'm still gonna root for the Yankees. There's just days. Now, we could what?
No, go ahead.
No. We could have, right? The thing is, it just happened today. We do need a little bit more time to kind of break it down. There's a thing that me and Big E want to start implementing on our pods, and that is breaking down at bats, so to speak. You know, so we want to break down, and we want to either do it one way, depending on how we feel, or each of us pick a point of view.
Yeah.
Because Eli does pitch. Right, but he tends to see things on better, I guess. If that's, I don't know.
We'll leave it at that. I don't think it's that, but
okay. He tends to see things in a better perspective in the batter's view, while I see it in the pitcher's view. So a lot of times we might, when we bring in this new take, I guess, or new, I don't know, whatever take, where we break down at bats, we might be going head to head like, all right, well, me as a pitcher, this is what I think. Well, me as a batter, or we just might be like, nah. we're both on the batter's perspective because listen, brother.
Yeah.
And it could be like, for example, Juan Soto against Gavis.
Yeah.
In the ALCS last year, we were both on Soto's side.
Yeah.
Like the way Soto's approach in that at bat was nuts, and we broke it down on Soto's side. We can care less how Gaddis thought about it. Okay,
Yeah.
so we might have situations like that where we are going to pick either the pitcher or the batters, but I do feel like it's going to be more of a 1v1 type of thing. Yeah. But we are going to start implementing that maybe next episode. So I do want you guys to have that in the back of your mind that we are kind of going to do our own Kobe detail type of thing when it comes to baseball, and we might implement it also in basketball because Eli is pretty good at that. So stay tuned. We're going to have a few new topics or takes and stuff that we want to implement. I know I said I wanted to implement trivia. I haven't done it in a few episodes, but I'm going to get back at that, back into that as well. And if you haven't subscribed over there on Patreon, make sure you do. It's going to kick up again. And I'm going to let not only the listeners and watchers, I'm going to let both of you. We will be having visitors soon.
Oh, yeah.
And that is going to result in a main pod episode and a Patreon pod episode. So stay tuned. Okay?
That's great.
So if you haven't subscribed over there yet, do so. Don't wait last minute. Because if you do, it's over. All right? I think that's all we have.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that everybody stays safe out there. We love you guys. Make sure you tell someone you love them. We'll catch you guys next time.
Peace.